playing pretty solid, pretty sound, and all of a sudden you're down by 2. But a lot of times when you do come out of the gates and you are playing the right way, even if you get into a little bit of a hole, you still have a chance to dig out. So obviously the first goal to kind of right the ship a little bit after 1 was big, and then the kills on in the second, the 5-on-3 would get it done, and then end up finding a shorty to tie the game up. Really kind of energized the bench even more during the second period.
What's the key to killing off a 5-on-3? That was you guys really effective at it.
Well, we got a couple of clears. That's important. We got a clear right off the draw. Off of that face-off. When you get the first clear, we had probably a minute of 5-on-3. So you get that clear, it takes the pressure off you right away. And it was a good play to get that clear. And we were able to survive that. And I think Dunner had a breakaway actually out of the box on that one. So you're hoping for a tie game there. We didn't get it, but we got it a few seconds later with Tanev's goal.
It's a season low for them in terms of shots. It looked like you're frustrated all night. What does it say about your team that you do that in the second end of back-to-back?
Well, that's been a big part of our success. The number of scoring chances that we gave up tonight is pretty similar to what we've done over the last half dozen games, and that's something that has to remain. You're not going to score your way to winning at this time of year. So our guys have been committed on the defensive side. We've made mistakes, and we made mistakes tonight that could have come back to haunt us. But overall, the commitment and the work ethic defensively has been pretty steady.
Just like last night, the offense has really spread out again. You've got a bunch of different scorers, hardly anybody with multiple points. I know that's been part of your MO for the whole season, but how important is that going to be, assuming that the playoffs are going to be around the corner?
We still have work to do to get in, number one. Secondly, that's been a part of our group's success all the way through, and it's going to have to continue for us to be in, and then for us to have success once we get in. So it's nothing new. It's been spread out throughout the year. We've got pretty good confidence throughout the lineup. I think guys expect that they can go out and score, and for me anyway, the biggest thing is making sure we continue to have a balance of being responsible, not going out every shift and trying to score the next. Just go out and play the right way, play well defensively, generate opportunities from the way that we pressure and get the puck back. And when we do that, we're an effective team.
Speaking of defensive commitment, how about that play that Matty made there on back check on JT Miller? How big is that?
Yeah, that's huge at that time of game, right? We make a mistake, like I said. There's mistakes that are made. Then when mistakes are made, you need real good effort, right, to try to to erase those, and that's one of those plays. It erases what could have been a game-changing mistake.
Tonight, how big an effort is that for you guys?
Yeah, it's a character win at the down the stretch here when there's not many games left, and 2 points mean that much more. So I think we got a big goal there by Gordo at the end of the first to get us back and get some momentum, and then we had a second period with some ups and downs, but we had some timely goals at the right times. We had some big blocks, some big saves, and some guys doing some really good things for us there.
You seem pretty pumped after your tying goal. How big a penalty kill do you think that was?
Yeah, it's more you're out there to do a job and block shots and get the kill, and when you have those opportunities and to get a shorthanded goal like that, you want to bear down and put it away. So I was fortunate enough to get one in that, but I think more importantly, the guys that were on the ice did a great job all around. Jonesy was making some great saves for us, and our defensemen were blocking some big shots for us.
Your guys' kill has been one of the best in the league since mid-January. Why do you think things have turned around and been so good on that front for you guys since then?
I think just everyone being on the same page, communicating, understanding where and what we need to be doing on the ice, and making things difficult for their team, not letting them set up. Anybody who's on the other team's power play is a pretty good player that has a lot of skill and maybe can shoot the puck. So when you take away time and space from those players and make things difficult, the games it becomes a little bit tougher, and those are the circumstances that we want.
You guys are in here on back-to-back, and yet you keep them to a season-low shot total of 16. Like, what does that say about your team that you're able to have that type of defensive effort in the second game as many nights?
Yeah, that's like I said earlier, that's a character win for our group down the stretch here. A lot of guys playing some tough minutes for us. Especially on a back-to-back. Everybody get going there, and it's a huge 2 points for our group. Thanks, guys.